This is Bryce.
And we are Filter, No Filter Brothers. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. You may be seated.
Yes.
So, wait a minute. Olivet Baptist Church in Chattanooga, Tennessee. They get down in that church.
He surrendered.
Yeah, he surrendered all.
I surrender and get punched in the face.
What key is that? Church video. It's viral right now. But here's the news. Here's the latest news. Punched in the pew. Man charged with assault during Chattanooga's pastor's sermon Sunday. So he's been charged.
He's been charged.
They found him.
He was in the church. What you mean they had to find him?
Well, so there's a video out.
I know there's a video out.
Of a church service.
I have plenty of questions.
Where the man walked in, and you saw the video.
How did he get past the ushers?
Wait. You saw the video at the beginning of this. The man walked in the church. He saw the assistant pastor.
That we found out now, this assistant pastor.
On the front pew.
Front pew. He
walked up and gave him a right hand hook. But
he laid hands on him.
That's not how the story ended.
No.
Because he rose.
Ooh.
That pastor rose.
He rose quick.
He got up.
He got up from that grave.
So anyway, he got up
and proceeded to
and started swinging. That pastor is no joke. Y'all do it. Y'all do it big down in Chattanooga.
He said, "Are you gonna lay hands on me? I'm gonna lay hands on you."
That's what he did. So he got up, and he's the youth minister.
Yeah, they said.
I thought they said turn the other cheek.
They did,
but not at Chattanooga.
Well, his cheek was turned.
No, he was sitting face front.
Well,
listening to the pastor. But when he got punched, it turned. But anyway, so the man walked in the church. So you got to be careful in church these days. Don't be so in the spirit that you don't know what's going on around you.
I still say, where are the ushers?
Well, the ushers were in the back. They knew Marcus.
Well,
because his name was Marcus. They knew Marcus. Well, his mama was in church.
She was in the choir.
Right. So she was in there, and Marcus walks up, hit the assistant pastor, and they start to fight. Unfortunately, the cameraman did not move enough for us to see.
The cameraman was professional. His lens was strictly on the pastor doing the sermon.
He probably wasn't even right there on the camera.
You know, that wasn't a young person on that camera, because, you know, a young person would have panned that all the way over and zoomed in on that fight.
We would have seen the rest of the story.
Yes. We would have saw it.
Anyway, so my point is this. Be careful when you go to church. Okay,
because you could be in the spirit and somebody will knock you right out of it.
Sure, especially when you do bad.
Especially because a Mark is walking up in there.
The question is, what really happened?
Well, they're trying to spin the story.
Yeah.
And they're saying that maybe he has some addiction. He was just released from rehab and he's going back. That's the spin story.
That was too much of Marcus's life being shared by the pastor. You're supposed to be able to hold people's secrets.
Yes.
And now you blasted him out on Facebook trying to make yourself look good.
Well, because I don't think that's the real story.
I don't think so either. Why would a man
I think the
come
youth
and
pastor was maybe
he did something.
Doing something with that dude's significant other.
Kids. He is the youth pastor.
Oh, you went there.
Yeah.
Don't go there.
You just never know.
I mean, you don't, but don't go there.
You never know. I mean, this is Chattanooga. They get down in Chattanooga.
Well, I again say, where are the ushers? You know, at my church, the ushers sit there like they got guns. They ain't letting you move nowhere.
The ushers had the fans.
At your church, they had the fans.
The ushers have the fans in the program.
My church, they sit there. They have an usher outside. They standing at the door. You not moving.
Well, what thing I do?
You gotta ask
Marcus.
Well,
Marcus, sit down.
You got to ask him, can you use the bathroom? You got to put your finger up.
Yeah, but for this,
especially during the sermon.
Let me just get this off your chest. Be careful in church. I think people should be armed in church.
Shut up.
I think they should.
They are armed. They got the full armor of God on them.
And see what that got that pastor?
Well, he didn't have the breastplate on. So.
Well, he didn't have something covering that helmet, covering that face.
He may not have been a youth pastor for real.
And so my point is, just be careful in church.
Now, you know, it's 2021, and you have to say now, be careful at church.
I know. That's the times we're living in now.
Marcus.
Marcus done started a new trend because, I mean, it's no joke in church. You got to be ready. You got to keep one eye open. You can shout, but keep one eye
Wait a
open.
minute. They say keep your lamp trimmed and burning. You got to wait on the Lord.
What verse and what chapter is that? But anyway, we're just getting this off our chest today. That was an interesting video that we saw at Olivet Baptist Church. Y'all went viral. Chattanooga, y'all do it big.
Stay prayed up.
Marcus, I hope that you get off. I hope it was a good reason and the judge just understands what you're going through. But, you know.
Really, that truthfully should not have been going to the court system. They should have handled that in the church.
You think so?
Yes,
it was
it
assault.
happened. Still, it happened in the church.
But it was assault.
He did something, and they should have had a roundtable discussion at church.
They probably did. But the pastor spent it. Watch that video too.
Right.
But y'all, this is AJ.
This is Bryce.
And we are
Filter, No Filter Brothers.
What's up, y'all? This is AJ.
This is Bryce.
And we are
Filter, No Filter Brothers.
You can find us on multiple platforms, including YouTube, Apple, and Spotify.
Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And our email is filternofilterbrothers@gmail.com.
Our new phone number is 513-453-7733. Check us out.